Have you ever noticed that the most successful traders, investors, and entrepreneurs often seem to follow a certain invisible code? It's not a secret trick, a lucky streak, or some magical insight. They follow rules, not casually, but with discipline, consistency, and commitment. The first rule of trading and wealth creation is this: protect your capital above all else. Without your capital, you have nothing. And the way to protect it isn't with intuition or gut feelings. It's with a system of rules that dictate exactly how much risk you can take, when to enter a trade, and when to step aside. Breaking the rules may feel exciting at first. The adrenaline of chasing a hot tip or breaking your own limits can be intoxicating. But over time, breaking rules erodes your capital and your confidence. Every impulsive trade, every shortcut, is a tiny crack in the foundation of your financial future. Following rules is more than just a trading principle. It's a mindset. It teaches patience, discipline, and restraint. When the market tempts you with quick gains, your rules act as a shield, keeping you from reckless behavior that can destroy years of progress. Consider this: wealth is rarely built by big wins. Most millionaires and successful traders accumulate their wealth slowly, steadily, and predictably. Each trade or investment is a small building block, and each building block is placed according to a defined system. The beauty of following the rules is that it allows you to compound your results over time, without relying on luck. Rules also serve another critical purpose. They take emotions out of the equation. Fear and greed are the silent killers of traders. The moment you allow emotions to dictate your decisions, you're gambling instead of investing. By adhering to rules, you make logic and strategy the drivers of your actions, not panic or overconfidence. And here's the ironic truth: following rules might feel boring. It lacks the thrill of going rogue. But here's the secret: boring trades are profitable trades. Exciting trades are often the ones that lead to losses. The more consistently you follow your rules, the closer you move to the financial freedom you're aiming for. Rules also create consistency in your results. Markets are unpredictable, but systems create predictability. A rule-based system ensures that your actions are repeatable, measurable, and scalable. This is how ordinary traders turn into millionaires, through repeatable, disciplined behavior. Finally, rules give you freedom. It may sound counterintuitive, but the more strictly you follow your system, the less stressed you are. You no longer make impulsive decisions, you no longer chase the market, and you no longer live with the constant fear of loss. Your rules guide you, and in doing so, they free you to focus on growth, learning, and long-term wealth creation. Now that we understand why rules are essential, let's explore how following them can directly make you rich. First, rules protect your capital, and capital is the foundation of all wealth. Imagine trading without limits, without rules for risk, position size, or stop-loss levels. One mistake could wipe out months or even years of progress. Rules ensure that no single trade, no matter how tempting, can destroy your portfolio. This protection is the first step toward building lasting wealth. Second, rules create consistency. Wealth isn't built from random luck, it's built from repeated actions that work over time. Think of a farmer planting seeds. You don't get a harvest by scattering seeds haphazardly. You follow a process: plant, water, nurture, and wait. In trading and investing, rules are your planting guide. Each trade executed according to your rules is like a seed planted correctly, contributing to a future harvest. Consistency also allows for compounding. This is where following rules becomes extremely powerful. When you consistently make disciplined, small gains while limiting losses, your wealth grows exponentially. A rule-based system ensures that the gains you make today aren't lost tomorrow due to reckless behavior. Over months and years, compounding turns small, disciplined actions into life-changing wealth. Third, rules allow you to capitalize on high-probability opportunities. A successful trader doesn't try to jump on every trend or every hot stock. They wait for setups that meet their criteria, the exact conditions that their rules define. By being selective and disciplined, every trade they take has a statistically higher chance of success. Impulsive traders, by contrast, chase trades that look exciting in the moment, but often fail to deliver. Fourth, following rules reduces emotional stress. Trading can be a roller coaster of fear and greed. Without rules, emotions drive decisions. Fear causes you to exit trades too early. Greed tempts you to take on excessive risk. By sticking to rules, you replace emotion with logic. You follow your plan, knowing that each decision is calculated, measured, and designed to increase your edge. Another critical aspect is long-term learning and adaptation. When you follow rules consistently, you create a record of what works and what doesn't. You can review your trades, refine your system, and improve over time. The disciplined approach transforms every mistake into a learning opportunity rather than a catastrophic loss. This is exactly what separates millionaire traders from those who never make it past a few setbacks. Finally, following rules instills a millionaire mindset. Wealth is not about luck or getting rich quick. It's about discipline, patience, and the ability to delay gratification. Every time you adhere to your system, you reinforce these traits, not only in trading but in life. Your financial decisions, your business choices, even your personal habits begin to reflect the same discipline. This is the multiplier effect of following rules. Remember, rules are not limitations. They are tools. They guide your decisions, protect your wealth, and create a pathway to consistent profits. Ignoring them might feel tempting, but it's a shortcut to losses. Trust the system, follow the rules, and let compounding, consistency, and discipline do the heavy lifting. Now that we understand the power of rules and how they create wealth, it's time to explore how to implement them effectively so that following the rules actually leads to financial success. Step 1. Define your rules clearly. Your rules must be specific, measurable, and actionable. This includes when and how to enter a trade or investment, when to exit both for profit-taking and cutting losses, maximum risk per trade or investment position sizing and diversification. Vague rules lead to vague results. You need a clear roadmap so that every decision is backed by your system, not by impulse or guesswork. Step 2. Stick to the rules consistently. This is where most traders fail. Following rules consistently is not optional, it's mandatory. Markets will tempt you to break them. You might see a stock spike or a trade that looks too good to miss, but every time you break your system, you increase the risk of a costly mistake. Discipline is your most valuable asset. The more consistently you follow your rules, the closer you get to building wealth. Step 3. Monitor and adjust. A rule-based system isn't static. Markets evolve, and so should your rules. The key is not to abandon your system at the first sign of trouble, but to review performance, refine your rules, and adapt while staying disciplined. Tracking your trades and reviewing results allows you to learn what works, eliminate weaknesses, and continuously improve. Step 4. Manage emotions. Fear and greed are powerful, but rules act as a safety net. When emotions tempt you to deviate from your plan, your rules give you structure and clarity. Trust in the system you've built. Accept losses as part of the process, and focus on long-term growth rather than short-term excitement. The ability to control your emotions is a hallmark of every millionaire trader. Step 5. Focus on the long term. Wealth is not built overnight. Millionaires in trading and investing are rarely the ones who made one huge bet. They are the ones who took disciplined, calculated actions over months, years, and decades. Every trade executed according to your rules, every investment made with discipline, contributes to your long-term growth. Patience and consistency are your allies. Step 6. Embrace the mindset of a winner. Following rules is more than a strategy, it's a mindset. It teaches you patience, self-control, and strategic thinking. These traits don't just make you a better trader, they make you better at business, investing, and life. Wealth grows when disciplined actions become habitual. The more you internalize the habit of following rules, the more natural it becomes, and the more your financial results reflect it. Step 7. Avoid shortcuts and temptations. Markets are filled with get-rich-quick schemes, hot tips, and sure things. Rule followers know that these temptations are distractions. They stick to the plan, wait for high-probability setups, and let the system do the work. The excitement of breaking rules is temporary. The rewards of discipline are lifelong. Step 8. Let compounding do the heavy lifting. Finally, remember the magic of compounding. Small, disciplined gains repeated consistently will grow your wealth exponentially. By following rules and protecting your capital, you allow compounding to work in your favor. This is why rule followers over time become rich, not because they got lucky, but because they trusted the system and let consistency multiply their results. Closing statement: following rules may feel boring at first, but boring is profitable. Exciting trades, impulsive decisions, and emotional gambling may provide temporary thrills, but they rarely build lasting wealth. Discipline, consistency, and a rule-based approach are the pathways to financial freedom. Millionaires are not made by luck. They are made by following a system, protecting their capital, and allowing time and compounding to work in their favor. The choice is yours. Follow the rules, embrace the discipline, and watch wealth grow steadily over time, or chase shortcuts and hope for luck, risking everything you've built. True financial freedom begins with a single decision: to follow the rules, no matter what.